Welcome to the TMC Newsroom. Rich Tehrani here. Thanks for watching. We're at Interop 2012 in Las Vegas, Nevada. On our program, Sandy Orlando, the VP of Marketing of IP Infusion. And Sandy, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi, Rich.
Good to see you.
Welcome. Thank you for having me here today.
Our pleasure. So start at the top. Tell us a little bit about the company. What's new?
Well, IP Infusion provides the networking platforms that run mobile backhaul, carrier Ethernet, and data center networks. We sell into network equipment providers and deliver the SDN architecture that many of them use today.
Fantastic. Now, SDN's got a couple different connotations as an acronym. So software-defined networking is a more recent one. Is that the one you're referring to, or the other one?
No, it's software-defined networking. And you're right, it's a new term, and I think if you went around the show and asked 100 people what it is, you might get 100 different definitions. But at the heart of SDN, it's really allowing flexibility of adding new services to a network and driving down a cost-effective price point for both service providers and cloud providers.
Fantastic. So can you mention any of your customers, or are they generally, they don't like to be talked about because they're big?
Most of our customers have us under strict non-disclosure, but we've recently did a deal with Huawei to help them in the development of their next generation network platform. We also have customers that are delivering security appliances, application delivery controllers, mobile backhaul. And so you could see that if you look at the 5 nines networks around the globe, our networking software is in most of those environments.
So you must be in a great position to see trends in the market.
We absolutely are. And one of the exciting parts of not just working in one market segment is we get to see what's happening across the board and some of the commonalities and patterns regardless of what market space you're in. And one of the dominant trends that we see, and certainly that you see as well, is the enormous amount of data that's going across networks. Last year alone, if you took the amount of data that traversed the network, you could stack DVDs from here to the moon and back. By 2020, McKinsey estimates that we're going to be able to make that round trip 44 times.
Wow.
And most of that is going to be streaming media. So today it's about 60 to 65%, and it's only growing. And the way we're interacting is on our mobile devices.
Wow.
So fundamentally changing how we communicate both on a personal basis and as well as a business user.
Wonder how long till we get to Mars?
You know,
Like
I'm just reading a book now on packing for Mars, and I can tell you that if networking is as intricate and complex as the NASA projects, it might be a little while. But certainly data-wise, we'll probably get there sooner rather than later.
So in terms of the competitive situation in the market, is that something you can address in terms of why companies choose you instead of other solutions they may have?
Absolutely. I think if you look at the networking industry, and one of the very attractive things about software-defined networking is it allows us to make the leap that the computing industry did decades ago. Remember in the old time of mainframes where everything was designed as monolithic structure? It's the same in networking today with network equipment. There's customized silicon, customized control plane, and then certainly customized software. And just like in the mainframe world, we're going to a componentized and distributed architecture where we're separating out the data plane, having intelligence centralized in a control plane, and in the case now of hybrid controllers, and then network applications in the cloud. Today, many network equipment providers have brute force. They've done it on their own for layer 2 and layer 3. And there's certainly, other commercial, more professional service solutions, but we're really one of the only commercial platforms that allow you to create an end-to-end solution for an entire protocol set and deliver the abstraction between the control plane and the data plane as well as the network services.
Great. So what's next?
So what's next is exactly what we're showing here at Interop, and that is beginning to bring in new protocols like OpenFlow into the legacy networking environment. So one of the challenges that we see when we're looking at any type of network is that they're not greenfield opportunities. There's a lot of legacy investment, equipment, and applications, and that's no more true in something like the transition to LTE. So the big challenge for service providers is not ramping up an LTE service, but getting all the applications that were on 2G, 2.5G, and 3G over to LTE and have the same predictable and deterministic service over a new, faster medium. And so what we're demonstrating is how you can bridge that legacy solution with our ZebOS platform, use OpenFlow to help in network recovery and resilience, as well as analysis of that traffic, and deliver that in a hybrid controller.
Excellent. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I
Great to
really
see you.
appreciate it. Thank you for your time.